There are some people that they'll come to they'll come to the booth like, we don't use your science, but we use your whatever. I'm like, listen,
Right.
I'm just happy to talk to you.
You were talking about before the break, you trying to set stuff up like a traditional a traditional classroom, and parents just getting out of that mindset, and then being able to have the freedom to bring other things in, like field trips or classical literature, whatever it is. Do you find, because I know that you travel to conventions all the time and you talk to a lot of homeschooling families, do you find that overall parents who use textbooks use them across the board, like for every subject? Or do you feel like they use textbooks for some of their subjects, but not for others? What are you seeing?
There's a good mix of both.
Okay.
People who really, really, really love a particular curriculum because they can count on it. They know they've
Hmm.
had success with it. They know how to make it work for them.
Yeah.
They'll use most of it. There are some people that they'll come to they'll come to the booth like, we don't use your science, but we use your whatever. I'm like, listen,
Right.
I'm just happy to talk to you
Right.
about anything. So, please take a look and see what you think. And so there are a lot of homeschool parents who pick and choose. I
Yeah.
like their English program, I like their science program. Or what they've done is they've tried to pick and choose, like I said about the reinventing the wheel, or they took someone else's advice and then they
Hmm.
realized, hey, this didn't really work for my child. We've been using this program, and my older daughter did great with it,
Hmm.
but my younger daughter is really struggling with it. So I'm looking for something different. So that
Right.
happens quite a bit. But we don't want anybody to ever feel like, in order to use our spelling program, you have to use all of the things. We think
Right.
all the things are great, but
Right.
again, you're looking for your children the way you want to teach. And so
Hmm.
it's a tool. So we see both sides. We see a lot of people using everything, and then we see a lot of people who pick and choose. And again, we're just so happy to be in anybody's home and to be able
Yeah.
to encourage a parent and to have a child learn with a biblical worldview.
Amen.
We're just thrilled about that. So, whatever works, we're happy to help you.
Right, right. And when Sharon says we, she works for BJU Press Homeschool. And so she's referring to BJU Press Homeschool because she works with their curriculum. But across the board, I think it's the same, for most of these
I think almost
curriculum
every
publishers.
curriculum
Yep.
company would feel the same way. They're just happy to be able to,
Yeah.
expose you to what they
Yep.
have available. And if
Yep.
it's something you think would work for them, for your kids, then they're happy to help you with that. And, great. Whatever you do is great. And they're
Yeah.
happy to help you. I think that's generally across the board how most of those curriculum
Yeah.
companies feel. Yeah.
Homeschool Insights is sponsored by CTC Math. If you're looking for a great online math program, visit ctcmath.com and try it for free. For more great homeschool inspiration and resources, listen to the Schoolhouse Rocked podcast every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday.